Okay, so the deck is almost complete. As you can see, all the top of the surface is done. We've got almost every one of the handrails done using the hog panels. Now I just got to finish this one section here. That's it. Came out really well. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not really surprised as much as I don't know, proud of it. I don't know how much I saved us. I mean, we never actually got a quote for this, but I know I saved us thousands over not having a deck. This would have just been wasted space out here. But let's go ahead and show you the rest of the house. Okay, the garage is a mess because I've been working trying to get us a CO, get us to CO status here. As you can see, it's quite messy, but hey, I am proud of those lights. I have worked on those for a long time. So that's my babe. She's worked a few shifts to get me those light bulbs. So, and then of course we have our utility room here, and things are a little messy in here. There's a construction area, but we got a nice stand-up freezer. That's so much better than trying to dig around into one of those low-lying, chest freezers. And here's the kitchen. It is very nice. It's been a lot of work. Living room. Now, here's all the lights going. Now we'll turn off the really bright lights, and we got just these soft, subtle lights. And we have our Westminster or West Point gray something other cabinets. I can't remember which one it was. And then Wendy gave us this. That's a nice gift. It was nice of her to, she's kind as she's been to us. But let's see, and then over here, you don't see it right now. I'll show you that in a few minutes. The speakers. So anyway, back to the kitchen area here. As you can see, these lights work pretty good. They provide a lot of light. I'll turn those out and give you the cooking lights here. And of course, this is a proud moment for Lori. Getting a double oven. She's getting the tools that she's wanted for a long time. She's worked hard and deserves them. Now up here is a nice little ceiling fan, or not little, it's like 68 inch. It's got a nice look to it. And just to give you an example, I've went through about 6 of those bags of gravel and road base, spreading it out to build this retaining wall that's out here. But I just want to give you an example of what's outside these windows and these doors. It's a lot of woods. And our closest neighbor is the equivalent of 2 houses away at our old neighborhood. And then after that, it's quite a ways to the next neighbor. And speaking of this room here, this is Lori's office, and she's going to have this for a view every day. And let me take you outside before it gets dark. Show you my little nightmare, which is, oh my God. Okay, girls, keep it up. That's really cool. That is crazy cool. Okay. So we got those two, then we got this, oops, excuse me, that and that, they kind of wiggle. Now here's the retaining wall. This has been my little nightmare. It has been a couple grand and a couple of weeks or more of work. What you see down here is a trench that is like 60 feet long at minimum, and It is like 6 to 8 inches deep below the grade. The grade is the ground level. And it's not completely done yet. I just got to cut these tops, the caps, and then glue them down. And then fill a couple of what they call cells. Cells are these little holes or hollow spaces in between. And all this backfill, it's been a tremendous amount of backfill. Anyway, that's what's going on. And that was the neighbor's dogs. And we've got a lot of lights, a lot of electricity going on in this place. We've got a French drain in here. You ought to have seen how I cut that. That was a work of art there. And then this trench has just been nothing but work. I got to get it done next week. I want our CO. I want our CO. And we've included some lights here. Not lights, but security cameras. That's a couple of them. And our driveway is going to be installed hopefully tomorrow, for sure next week. We decided to go ahead and, while we had some construction money left over, to go ahead and do a retaining wall on the south side of the house. And that's where these blocks come in. It's just like the other blocks that we have, but they're so much better than just those small blocks. I'll show you the small blocks here. And of course we have up here, if you can see that, that's a ring floodlight. It's a smart floodlight that lets you record, acts as an intercom, a siren, all that good stuff. And here's the deck from the outside. We had a guy come in with a tractor and an auger and bring in and drill our holes here for piers. There's 8 piers here, and then we put there's like 18 anchor bolts going into the foundation, and then another 10 or 12 over here. But here's the hog panels that we're doing. That's pretty cool. Looks great. I didn't think it was going to look so good. I mean, I thought it would look good, but I wasn't sure. You know, it's one of those things you don't know until you do it. So we're going to have the retaining wall come out like this, curve around this way. And we're going to replace this little wall here, these small blocks, with the big blocks. And that'll kind of level that out a little bit more. It won't be level, but it'll be much more level. And then we got an area here that we need to level out. This is our septic system that we just had installed. And our drainage has gone, okay, it's going over here. This is going upstream to the downspout. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a French drain that will join up with the other drain over there and take it to that natural culvert. All right, let's go back inside. A nice window in our door. And another proud feature for us has been these stairs. Apparently they're not as expensive as some stairs, but for us it was a lot of money. But they look good. We still got to stain them though. And then we have 3 windows up there just for light and decoration. We have a nice entry foyer light there. And also we got these lights just for stairway. And then there's this plant ledge that you see here. And this is the upstairs. I apologize for this camera movement, but it's hard holding this and doing everything. One of our bedrooms upstairs. It's got a nice view too. Now the floor appears different, but that's okay. It's a different floor. We had storms today, that's what you see off in the distance. And then we have, this is probably too much information, another storage area that we're going to utilize as a cat litter box area. Keep the stink in there instead of in the house. And let's see, what else have we got? Oh, here's Lori's hobby room. Isn't that cool? It's only got one electrical outlet and it has one air conditioning outlet up here. But it's going to be like a storage / hobby room. She wants to make or get into stained glass, which is cool. And then we have another bathroom. As you can see. Now, I did all the tile in this house except for this bathroom. It's just too time consuming and I didn't have the experience, let alone the time, you know. But that's the bathroom here. And this is one of the tubs that we got in an auction. We did everything as cheap as we possibly could in this house. And this is another thing from an auction. Almost everything in this room came from an auction, with the exception of that toilet paper, that mirror, and that shower fixture. We've been cheap, but that's how we've been rolling on this. And of course we got a little utility room here. Or not utility room, a linen closet. Get my phrases right one of these days. And then we have our security system and media. Now I want to show you something here. See if I can do this one-handed. I'm blind. I've got my glasses on. I just heard something. What the hell was that? Am I slamming stuff around out here? Must have been these workers over here throwing their stuff in the truck. Here's our master bedroom and bathroom closet. We just put in these these shelves and rods and everything. So it's not perfect yet. And here's our little storage, safe room, not storage. It can be storage, but it's a safe room. The walls, this whole thing is lined with 2x12 lumber. So, you know, and also it's all bolted down to the floor, not to this laminate, but to the concrete, you know, the foundation. So we've got something to kind of go to for shelter if it gets bad out here. You know, there's no guarantee that, you know, I'll survive a hurricane or a storm, a tornado, you know, something bad like that. But it's an option, you know. And here's another bathroom. You know, these are our toilets, toilet room and stuff. Yeah, it's just simple stuff, you know. And then let me introduce to you Martha. You see Martha there? That was another auction purchase. She's a looker. And those mirrors are an auction purchase also. Wow, that was weird. What's going on with that? The LED light's messing with this. Huh. That is wild. Okay, then we have our waterfall tub. The thing of beauty. And we got our walk-in shower. And here's the master bedroom. And it looks out on the south side of the house. We got two windows, and then we have this nice floor. And there's a place for speakers up there and everything. And then also, as you can see here, the view to the deck. So we wind up back out here. As you can see, nice, just nice and relaxing. And of course, this has been a tremendous amount of work, and we built it. You build it.